Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Dranka again, and I'm continuing on with my Lands and Winds Paladin, hardcore Paladin, and she's one tough cookie. So the idea here is that she's got this amazing flail, and she's using that to pump out these massive divine lances, and accompanying that is a lot of Arbiter action using the falling star, which triggers Arbiter when you combine it um, with the Disciple, where any Disciple skills with cooldown grants Arbiter. And then of course you have the Arbiter, which essentially acts as a more or less or something close to an insta-kill. Right now I've gotten myself decently geared. Everything is sanctified. I did make one boo-boo, which is my ring. I forgot to put a socket on it, so that ring is missing a socket. So the gear is still like, you know, getting there. It needs to be better now, and I think even the build is also not completely there, but I do want to take it to like tier 4. I want to show you now. I sort of went out into the world and my auras kicked in, my castle kicks in, so now the lance is threatening to do 6.5 million. That's a lot of damage actually, and my toughness is 227, so you know the lowest is 200k, so I can take a lot of hits. Oops, and now it starts to kill me. The game's kind of dangerous that way. Yep, just have to be fast. And oh yeah, my toughness goes up. Since I'm here, let's finish off this whispers. My gaming tends to rely a fair bit on whispers for XP. I don't know why. I just find whispers kind of fun and generally, you know, quite efficient. Get good stuff out of them. You see how the gameplay evolves. It's like, okay, the big bad fella. Run from bad stuff, cast divine lances. Pretty much that's all. And there goes the Diablo Ranger. Just to kill some stuff. I'm going to this to 100. Yeah, and it's a lot of jumping and a lot of it's fast. You know, but here. Oh, and a sword over the head. What is life without a sword over the head? Okay, there goes. All the swords over my head are gone. My pretty hair is still there. And here we go. Okay, more stuff, and now I'm just gonna hit. Okay, yep. Lots of explosions, more stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Huh? It's all done. We can get a flavor for how this build goes. Okay. Let's go. I have a whisper to claim. So I'm just to spend a little bit more time on how the build works. So I've got Brandish, which is there to essentially make things vulnerable. Arbiter loves things being vulnerable. Does more damage to things that are vulnerable. So Arbiter and Falling Stars, a lot of vulnerable damage, and Brandish is for this. Shield Bash is there, not because I really love it honestly, it's just kind of there as a defense, and it's also there because I got this beefy shield over there. And so if I need defense, I'll just slam this. This thing is also like 35% damage reduction, so like I don't really want to get rid of that. And what happens is in the gameplay, once in a while there's a 15% chance to retaliate with the shield bash. So if that happens, I get resolve and I get more defense. So that's nice. It also triggers a little bit of extra damage from the Defiance Aura, which I've really pumped to 8. It gives me a massive amount of armor and resistance, and then that massive amount of armor and resistance runs through my Paragon. And especially this insane castle, which right now is at 697, it's gonna bump to 1000. See, I'm still like way short on my Paragon build. It's like only 155. I'm not like pushing. If I was pushing, I'd be... No, oh, I don't have enough Grim Favors. Then I'd be able to do... oh, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And that'll give me the Grim Favors I need. Hopefully, let's see. Yeah, let's go there. That's around a 46. One type of defenses, the only place I take damage is in the Hell Tides, because I'm running the corrupted power. Here is I do a jump and then activate the Arbiter. Yeah, and there. Because you know what all of that does. One thing with the Lance though, it's not that easy to play. Oh, too many explosions. Yeah, this game's kind of dangerous and fast. It is not for the faint-hearted. It's not playing this on good. I think they did actually improve the game a fair bit. In terms of what they did to the my Arbiter cooldown is back up, so thinking I press a button and pressing it is the same thing. There we go. That's lots of and it goes fast. One of the problems with this thing is, if you don't aim properly, you can get slightly ahead. So there we go, a lot more jumping action, and my... One of the things I've got running is I've got this unusual ring enchantment, ring aspect, which anytime I block, it reduces my cooldowns by a second. It means that Arbiter basically comes back online. Oh no, more falling swords. Things like a real fight. Okay, heard of people dying falling swords. Yep, there we go. And more of that. I think it runs. Okay, and that's it. Aura is great for that. Travel. Just gonna wait for a little bit. One of those things. That's one of the things, you gotta be a little careful with higher level pets. Can get a little bit overwhelmed by pulling too much stuff. Now, fortunately, that's right. I'm not quite ready. Oh, not ready to go. This is still 46, and my damage isn't there. Things are surviving a little too long. For an exciting video, but if you're playing hardcore, you don't want to be exciting. That's the right amount of excitement. Girls got to keep herself entertained, but also in good shape. As I said, Dead Tune is no especially not enough. There we go, doing nice chunks of damage. I show the non-crit damage, not important. upgrade was slow and okay, back to let's go around. Okay, lots and lots of explosions. Nothing but explosions. Yay! This is one of the difficulties in this build is you do have to aim these things. Honestly, I'm not that good at aiming. Not that bad. Okay, well, it's been go with no Belial. I'm not quite sure what to make of that one. And now we watch the Arbiter action. Yeah, Arbiter lands and dies. That is one of the nice things about this build. Things just die. It's really quite good. Actually the opposite of that. The single target damage of this thing is not so good. That's like amazing. That I don't understand. That's some weird bug. That thing was dead and it's still going around trying to, you know, do some damage to me. Oh well. But there we go. As you can see, my glyphs are kinda not there. I mean, this thing is only at 26. Let's pump that up. I mean, I could probably get this legendary then. That would certainly. What does that do? Increase damage to vulnerable targets. This one's specially 6. Yeah. Oh well. And bump this up one more. Try to get this way. Yeah, there's still a ways to go. And that's kind of it. It's like, you know, it's not bad. It runs off the Arbiter's, you know, mobility and damage, the very buff core scale, and the crucial paragons here for this are that it uses divinity, which, you know, when you're in an Arbiter, it does 90% damage. I'm not 100% sure about like how strong this is here. This is nice. This is really nice. So like Relentless is like 80% increased damage and 30% while moving, and like half of these skills are mobility skills. Lance is considered a mobility skill. Arbiter is a mobility scale. Falling Star is a mobility scale. You're constantly moving. And then you have Castle, which is also kind of equally not so. So, so yeah, now you got this thing. It's kind of beefy. I'm at pit 46 now. So I need a, you know, I need about another 20 Paragon. Maybe get to about 175, 180. And at that point, I should be good to go to Torment 4. I'm pretty sure I have all the defenses I need. Keep getting all those dungeon keys. I'll just see if anything really nice shows up there. Gift of the trees, I'm gonna use those gifts to level my barb. Or at least gear my barb. Let's see what other dungeon keys I have. I still haven't gotten a prankster, I believe, so. And I have gotten a couple of hidden armories. Yeah, stuff, nothing useful. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back and continue to progress on this Paladin and see where it goes. I think part of the idea here is just, you know, have some fun and try some different builds. Don't always feel you're stuck in some, you know, cookie cutter build, and you can do quite well. I mean, I know the game reasonably well, so I can be comfortable playing like Torment 4 on this build. And then with the proper gear, I could probably, you know, push to like pit 80 or whatever if I really try. But we'll see. I mean, there's certainly some refinements that need to happen, and at some point, of course, you do need to kind of just, you know, get on with it and really just push. Okay, thanks a lot and see you around. If you do like these videos, please do subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to sort of get a hardcore Diablo thing going. Take care, bye bye.